Strider. He was once a respected member of the Skibidi toilet community. However, that changed overnight when he began to work with the company Invisible Narratives. For those who are unaware, here is a full recap. In mid-2023, Boom signed a contract with Invis, handing over the rights to them. Then 2024, Invis didn't pay Boom for any of his works for Street. Then, in late 2025, the emergence dropped, and eventually, fans connected the dots and realized Invis had replaced Boom. And that's the basic gist of this situation. If you want a more in-depth explanation of this, check out my first video on the subject. It supports the channel and allows larger and larger YouTubers see it and know of the situation. So first off, let's talk about some small updates. As of making this video, a few YouTubers have covered this situation outside the community. And these YouTubers aren't small, YouTubers. They are quite large. These YouTubers include, but are not limited to, Dano wrongdoings, Rad Rants, or as he's known on his more popular YT Radowkins, and Moist Critical, otherwise known as Penguins. Whilst you might think this is a minor thing, this is huge. With other YouTubers covering outside the fandom, it gains more social media relevance, especially for larger YouTubers covering like Dano and Moist Critical. I think we should get more attention outside the community like Johnny Razor, Coffeezilla, maybe even Glitch Productions, and their creators, which would be nothing short of huge. Anyways, with this in mind, how can you help spread the Bring Boom Back hashing of every live stream of every creator, not just Skibidi? Don't watch 80 via official channels, watch it via re-uploads on archive channels, a few of which we'll leave in the description. Finally, reach out to Invisible's collaborators, Steal a Brainrot, Roblox, Minecraft, others, and tell them about the bad PR surrounding the brand. Bad PR is a company's worst nightmare. Keeping Invis isolated is the key to victory. Without the brand, collaborations, merch sales, and views from old videos, they go back to being the crumbling company they were before Skibidi. Now that we have established how we can beat Invis, let's get to the meat and bones of the video. Strider. I'm sure as many of you know, Strider is one of the best animators in the fandom. He is the author of many videos like Cameraman Titan vs. TV Titan, What If Astros Invaded G-Toilet in episode 72, and so much more. But when Emergence flopped and Invis needed a solution, Boom wouldn't come back, and literally, every other animator in the community would refuse, besides one, Strider. First off, let's get to know his story. Strider originally started out as a Skibidi toilet analyst, voiceovers, and also made a few beluga-type skits, until he released his first full-fledged animation, Rate My War Fit TV Woman. Yeah, he started out as one of those animation channels. He was originally a Blender animator, and he probably had the closest style to Boom's on a different software. But he eventually switched to SFM, where he created his first source filmmaker animation, What If DV Woman Died in Skibidi Toilet 54, and he still did the voiceovers, and not by this point, but eventually Boom noticed his animations and hired him to be a part of his team for Skibidi Toilet 7-8 alongside Deer from Ohio. But their animations did not meet Boom's standards, so they were let go. And Boom did the entire episode himself. Things went great until Emergence came out, and this entire situation started, which put a wrench into Invisible's plans to mass produce Skibidi content. They needed a SFM animator. They asked a few animators, and they all declined, until they got to Strider, whose family was poor and needed a job, took it. Now am I going to throw shade at Strider for this? No. I'm sure if we were all in his situation, we would take it, but it's the stuff he's done after he took the job. That was what this video was about. At first, It seemed like he supported the Bring Boom Back movement, but that wasn't the case. He typed, Bring Boom Back in an Iron Cameraman live stream, but he swapped sides faster than Skibidi haters call the series brainrot, saying stuff like larger creators like Iron, Plunger, and Zach were manipulating the fandom into this false narrative, saying this was all based on hints, even considering the fact Invis hasn't even shown evidence of any of what they or Strider claim. Whilst these hints are actual proof of Invisible's wrongdoings, if Zach, Iron, and Plunger were doing what they have claimed, why is Boom staying silent and not backing Invis? And why is Strider throwing shade at Boom and using AI? Something Boom was very against. Not to forget Door Closer's 2026 New Year's post, which had Door Closer's OC making a deal with the secret agent. And Door Closer is one of Boom's closest friends. Not to mention IBO's and Boom's chat logs which is proof that Invis's legal wrongdoings. Strider accused Boom of some stuff that is not true, trying to make the community turn on Boom. Do not listen to him. Boom has not done the stuff he claims. Do not watch episode 80 or any of Strider's future animations. A message to Strider. Listen, I get why you took this job, but lying about Alexei is wrong. Being rude to him when he can't defend himself is wrong. Using AI in your animations for an actual indie animation project is wrong, especially when the person who created the project is against it 100%. And yes, while I admit to the use of AI in some of my content, I only use it for backgrounds. Everything else, like all of the character designs, karma, story writing and actual creation of the video made by me. But Strider has a full company, and their resources behind him. I and many other creators don't. Besides quality, increase on an image, not that hard. Many apps offer filters to improve quality of videos and images. Also, I can't remember where I saw this, but it might have been from an Iron Cameraman video. But allegedly, someone helped Strider storyboard his Titan Cameraman versus Titan TV Man video, but Strider refused to pay him. This might not be true, so take this with a salt pole larger than Invisible's ego. Before we end the video, let's us keep one thing in mind. During this time, information will be thrown around from both sides, not just the opposite one. And while Invis is the one using misinfo, a bunch also take what random people in comment sections with a grain of salt. And with that, thank you all for watching. See you all in the next video. Goodbye and bring Boom back.
Именно поэтому так важно активно протестовать против их беспредела, распространяя хэштег BringBoomBack, подписывая петиции, ставя дизлайки.
The channel The Fuck Boom is a classic like Gmail.
Fuck Boom, my cap is
Я уверен, что он вернется и сделает что-то еще более интересное.
Fuck Boom some love by subscribing.
I want to say thank you. Yo, you dropped this on my birthday. That was the best birthday present.
About supporting Invis, and you want to support the Fuck Boom, watch the other creators, because the Fuck Boom's not making any money right now.
They lied to us. It's been a lie all this time. Give him back.
Bring back Boom has fire. Bring Boom back.
Bring back.
Bring Boom back. Bring back. Bring back. Boom has fire.